Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I had to find a different way in order to do this video because no light whatsoever. So I'm just going to bring over these other books, local libraries. I'm going to see if there's anything my sister can do. She does the editing of my videos, so I'm going to see if she can do anything but the lighting. I don't know if she can or whatnot, but I'm sure she should see. But anyways, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenna and I'm going to be doing a library haul today. The first book I'm going to be talking about is, I'm going to have to get my tablet because I cannot find the book. So let me go to my library app. I highly recommend using your library. I know in a lot of spots, in a lot of places, there's a lot of cutbacks, especially down in the States. And if you hear any panting, it's more likely my dog. Let me see if I can. That is my dog right there. His name is Tiberius. He is old and he's panting, really panting. Plus it's hot. And there's my cat Miko. But anyways, yeah, so if you hear panting, it's usually him. He is 13 turning 14 and he's been outside most of the day getting some vitamin D. And he's a husky mix. He's not a full-blown. He is mixed. But yeah, you can, his age is really showing. I don't like it, but that's just the way things go. I'm not ready for him to leave. I need him. Well, they claim that I have like a few more years with him because his heart and everything inside of him is like so, like he's healthy as can be. He has seizures like once every 3 months, but I'm hoping that won't happen this time around, but I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. He's only having like them once every three months. When it comes close to him having seizures every day, there is medication that I can put him on if that was the case, but we'll see when he gets there. Maybe I'll get lucky and he won't have any more, but knock on wood. So anyways, I'm going to put a picture up here of this book because I can't seem to find it. I know I have it. It has not been checked in. I did not lose it. I will find it. It's going to be due soon. It's been renewed once. Like with my library, you can renew it three times before you have to take it back. You can't just call them up and ask for an extra week. So, yeah. So it's called From the Res to the One Way, Forging My Path in Fashion and Memoir by Kristen Alleria. He was born and raised in a reservation, a native reservation up north. He's Ojibwe, but and he went from the reservation to New York to write for Vogue magazine for indigenous culture, fashion, stuff like that. I'm gonna read it as soon as I find it. I am gonna read it. It's supposed to be a really good. It's a good. It's yeah. I will be reviewing it hopefully before the end of July. It's only July 18th, so hopefully it won't be too much. I'll get a lot of these books done, but 3 books that I've already have done. I've already read 3 of them. I read 4 of them. These 3 is The Hunger Games. So I got The Hunger Games 1 by Suzanne Collins, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. I'll be doing a review on these. I joined the Sunrise on the Readathon. It was created by Katie Colson. No, I do not have head lice. I'm just like really itchy. My head's really itchy. And I also got General Snow's The Ballards, Sunbirds, and the Snakes. I have not read this one. I am going to read it. It's about General Snow's story about when he was in during the Hunger Games. So the sunshine and the readers, the sunrise on the readathon was created by Katie Colson, and there's 4 prompts. And actually, I'm going to put the picture up again of the sun of Reds to the One Way is actually the book I chose for the Modulin or Person of Color prompt. I think that was prompt 2. So I was part of Capricorn. Capricorn was taken out last week. My dog is just looking at me. I think I'm going to need to get him more water soon. He's already had water, so I'm just going to get him more water. So, yeah. So I got those 4 books. And those were extra prompts. If you read what is it called again? The Hunger Games. I don't have the Sunrise on the Reaper. That's a 7-day. So I'm not going to get that right away. I might get it. I'm hoping to be able to get it by the end of July. I don't think I'm going to have it read at the end of July. But another prompt was the band challenge. So I got 10 nation coats between the world and me. I actually read this last week. I am going to do a review on it in a different video. So I'm going to come back to that one. And then I'm still currently reading The Message by Ta-Nehisi Coates. The Message, where he travels and then writes about his travels and what he has learned during his travels. So I might actually, if I can get this one done, I might actually do a review on both of them. But oh crap, I gave those ones like 4.5, a 4-star, and a 4.25. So I think I gave this a 4 or like a 5. But either way, I'm going to get these 2 done. Well, sorry, I have this one done. And then this one I'm going to get done so I can do a review on both of them. And then for the other prompt, the last prompt was a translated book. So I chose Like Water for the Chocolate. I was going to read this for Emmy's book last year, but I never did read it. But it was some Mexico or Spanish. But either way, it was a Spanish translated to English. And there's a lot of water damage. But I'm really interested in reading this one. It's basically a novel in monthly installments with recipes, romance, and home remedies. I'm putting everything on a chair, but not everything will be able to go on the chair. So I also got these ones. True North Rising by White Fraser. My 50-year journey with the Inuit and the Dene leaders who transformed Canada's north. As I'm Canadian. I live in Ontario. And I like to discover new Canadian authors and everything, but I also enjoy American authors and authors around the world. So I want to read that one. That's about the North. And White Fraser is actually the husband of the Canadian Governor General, Mary Simon, who was chosen by Queen Elizabeth to become the Governor General of Canada before she died. And I guess it just passed on to King Charles. Wait for the Long Night. It's basically by Amanda Peters. It's basically short stories about natives. I really want to read the ones that I have not read yet. And then I have like 21 books out, plus some audiobooks. I got Harry Potter's first 3 books. The Philosopher's Stone, The Chamber of Secrets. I seen this one in theaters when it first came out, and man, was the spider scary. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I lost all my books during the house fire that we had when we were young. When I was younger, I used to be more in tune with Harry Potter than Hunger Games. I do not agree with what J.K. Rowling is saying. I'm so like I don't understand, because now they're just going after trans women. She's going after the whole LGBTU. Oh crap! I don't know how to say it. The whole gay community, basically. So it's just weird. But I am a fan of Harry Potter. I am gonna get the books again, but they're gonna be used. Like, support people that are trying to sell books, and a lot of them don't sell them for that much. So it's not like it's going to be outrageous. And I just want the regular copies. I don't I really don't worry about like what kind of special edition things are. So I'm not really too picky, but I found some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, so probably help someone out. Christian Hannon, The Woman. It's a telling from the War of Vietnam, and it's an historical fiction, and it's based on the Vietnam War. I'm going to read that one. I am a bit of a fan of Stephen Graham Jones. Not really a big fan because I don't like slasher. And I know I tried to read his one book and it had slasher. I think it was the White Book, because I did read the One Good Indian. I like that book. So I'm going to try this one. It's an historical fiction thriller about like Montana back in the day. It begins when diary written in 1912 by a Lutheran pastor is discovered within a wall of in 2012. Yeah, so I'm interested in that one. I think I'm gonna get all the small books done first, and then, or like this one. I laughed my ass off during the first book, Finding Mr. White by Kelly Armstrong. This is Writing Mr. Wrong. And this is about the sister of the who wants to be a novelist, whose brother got a job as an actor, pretending to be a writer, falling in love with the author of the book, who basically made herself out to be a guy to try to sell copies. But yeah, this one might actually enjoy that one. And then our current Prime Minister up here, Mark Carney, wrote a book a while back. Well, not that back, but not that much long. Well, it's 2025, so it must not have been that much. Either way, Mark Carney's values, building a better world for all. I'm going to read that one. It's a finance, because he's been a lot of financing. And then Mary Annette Palmer, Medicine River, A Story of Survival and the Legacy of the Indian Boarding Schools Down in the States. So I read a lot about what the residential schools up here in Canada. So I'm always wondering what, like, I know they're searching for unmarked graves down in the States too, but with all the cutbacks, especially hitting the POCs, like people of color, like natives, blacks, Latinos, Asians, and a cat once in. I live with my parents, and there's like 5 cats. Yeah, I got 1. My niece has 2, and my parents have 2, and then we have 1 stray that we think that actually got dropped off, because we live on a farm. We feed him and everything like that and give him treats. He doesn't like being near humans. And then we have another one that travels between 3 farms, ours, and then our neighbors, and then the one across the street from them. So yeah, either way. Oh, sorry, I just lost train of thought. Sorry. So I'm gonna read that one. I'm definitely gonna read this one before I take it back. I'm gonna, and then this one, successful agents aging is a neuroscience explanation explores the power and potential of our lives by he has a PhD, but Daniel J. Levitin, and he's a Canadian. I try to support Canadian self-help books like doctors and all that. And the last book I'm going to talk about is Lovely War by Julie Berry. It's a telling of World War II, and I don't know much about it, but I also think I have this on audiobook because I go through Libby too. I have a Libby account through my library, and I know there was I recommend if you can. I know a lot of people don't have the Libby is a good way to get ebooks and audiobooks for cheaper, even though there might be like a wait time. But anyways, those are my library books. I'm hoping to get a lot of them read. I'm gonna do not a TBR, but like a review of July, because a lot of books I put in my July TBR did not go anywhere. Like I haven't read them. So I'm gonna more likely do an update video about my goals for the end of this. Well, for the next for like the fall season. So I don't want to switch to headphones. I honestly don't. But anyways, so if you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you want notifications for when I upload, or just sort of hit the notification bell. And if you like the video, hit the like button. And I will see you in my next video. Hopefully, a lot of good things are coming. I have a lot of ideas. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.